Welcome back, my gardening friends. Well, this is my last part of the review of the MarsHydro SP150 grow lights. MarsHydro kindly sent me these to have a look at, and on the left we've got the T5s. On the right there we've got the SP150. I set a few plants out in here. I'll show you a photo of what it looked like before. So I'm going to remove these now because I've crammed everything in. As you can see, everything's growing really well, and over the past 3 videos we've had different things under here. The cucumbers have dropped in 20 days ago, so it's 20 days since we last did put all these in here so that we can see how these go on. Now, I was told to drop these grow lights down, so they would drop down for a short while, but I did notice that we were getting a little bit of marks on some of the plants on the LED light side. And when the new LED lights come, the 600s, the instruction manual said we needed a certain height. So it's always well worth looking and reading where these grow lights need to be. These do need to be slightly higher. Now these plants have actually grown to get their full effect, and I'm really pleased with the amount of electricity that they use, the amount of heat they give off, because the heat travels up here through the vents and off into the greenhouse grow room that we'll show you earlier. And at the end, or if you pop to my playlist, you'll see all 4 episodes of the SP150s, and also links in the description below of the SP150s and the 600s. You can have a look at those before I actually do a review and unboxing. So let's get some of these out now so that we can see what was actually there when we actually did this little trial between the two. Not sure whether you'll be able to see that, but that's what they looked like 20 days ago, and that's what they look like now. And the ones in the bigger pots have done extremely well. On the right under the LEDs, the telepathic cucumber is doing great. The LED lights with the, so these are the melons, and I did try to get them reasonably the same. I'll pick the ones from the front, but it has made a difference with the size of pots, so it has been awkward. We've got 2 medium peppers. Now you probably see the markings on the top. They did not like the LED lights being so close. That was my mistake. Always read the instructions and make sure we do it correctly. But here's the telepathy. They're both in the same pot. More root development on that one, and at the end of the day, at this time of the year, there's plenty of light anyway, but I wanted to follow this through so everyone could see. One of the T5 bulbs is now out, so realistically I'm going to LEDs. That's what I've always wanted to do, a bit more environmentally friendly. And MarsHydro with the 600 that we're going to be reviewing later on in the year, a new design. I think you'll like it. So if you pop down into the description below, into the area that you live, and press on the Amazon short links and read up on the 600 and see what you think before I actually do the review. Now we've got to try and sort these tomatoes out. We lost the labels, and Alan from the Dawn Chorus plot sent me a few of these tomatoes, so let's have a look, see if we can figure anything out. So if you just want to make a few notes, if you want to join in with this. So the lemon boy is A, the orange banana is B. That's one from Alan at the Dawn Chorus plot. The black cherry was from somebody that sent me the lemon boy. The purple Ukraine from Alan, Sakura F1 from Alan, the Alicante and the Moneymaker. I've tried to figure this out, but I ain't got a clue. I've tried to have a look. Alan did mention that some of these tomatoes did look like potato leaves, but I've tried to. Now these are quite tall. Now I think these are all the same. Not sure on the comments from Alan whether the tall ones were the Lemon Boy, but they all seem to have the same distinctive leaves. So if you think A matches up with 1 or 2 up to 7, then why not chuck it in the description. And then realistically they all look the same, but that's number 2. These are number 3. But there's no saying I've actually got them all right here. We're on row 4. Now, one thing I did notice with some of these is they've got that little bit on that side of the plant. Like I say, I could be totally wrong. They all look the same to me. At the end of the day, they all plant up the same. Did notice with this one might be a bit of a giveaway. The corners of the leaves are slightly pointed and they're curling up. Even if I can identify that one, it'd be useful. But there's a few here that have the same telltale signs that they're doing the same. So I may be right with that one. No, where have I? I think there's only one. These. This one, it looks like a single leaf at the end is more like a clover shape. And then this one, this row, they've got this bit pointing out there, on there, some of the leaves. Now I've got some friends waiting for some tomatoes. But obviously we've got some that are going to be different colours than the normal red, you know, the black ones, the different colours. So I don't know whether there's some yellow ones here, but anyway, if you want to have a little go at that and give me a bit of a clue, I'll try and label them up and see whether even I've got it right. And then when they fruit, hopefully somebody might be able to tell me the difference between a Moneymaker and Alicante, but I haven't got room for all these, so I'm going to have to give some away like I normally do. People do ask me for them. I think I'm right with those 2 rows. Oh, you can keep looking at them forever. But anyway, if anybody wants to have a little go, then by all means do. Just a little bit of fun. At the end of the day, they'll all taste good. Right, let's go and have a look in the greenhouse grow room before we have a look at getting into the mind of a recycler, a repurposer. I've got something to show you at the end of the video, guys. Yay! I've got some spring onion bunching. They're the White Lisbon, and they've been direct sowed in little piles of up to 10 seeds, etc., and they're all there. So I think I'm going to have to do them here in the grow room, and get them under the LED lights. I don't mind, they only cost a penny, 2 pence to run. This is one of the Joe Long chilies. This is going really well. I'll show you my long chilies. I've had to turn the wing lights off. These are all the giant onions, giant tomatoes. And these are the tomatoes that I started off really early. I should never have done so. But now they're greening up a bit because we've got them in a bigger pot. Bloody Butcher from Phil, he does send me a few things now and again, some more there. Joe Long's chili. So there's what the long chili should look like, and those are mine there, planted far too early, looking very sad. Not many roots out the bottom, so we can't do that. And we've got some the celery there, and these are the courgette romanesco, and they're doing quite well in the natural light, as it would at this time of the year. I showed you there where the seed pods, the seed casings get stuck to the leaves. A comment in another video said that people use saliva, which sticks to the seed pod longer, to soften it. The cut and grow lettuce is dried out. We've got loads of lettuce up the allotment now, so got 2 onions that are looking reasonably okay. We'll get them put into the polytunnel shortly. That one's doing all sorts of things. I think I would, being in this greenhouse, hot, cold, hot, cold. Some more of the 60-day rab. We've got some kale, Nero di Toscano, and here we have some spinach, New Zealand. A comment on one of my videos about the vertical garden, the Verti King, said that spinach would be ideal in there. A trailing plant, keeps growing. Microgreens. So I'm trying my best. So that's the 3rd of the 5th with the cress. This is the 9th of the 5th with the rocket. More lettuce. More lettuce. Successional sowings going good. I've got too much of the damn stuff. Potato reveal shortly. Rocket. It's one in here that 2nd of the 2nd. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Oh, now we've got one here, 15th of the 1st. That'll be nice. Let's have a little look at those shortly. We'll do a rocket potato reveal. And that's what happens when you don't eat the microgreens quick enough. I left that there just for this purpose. You leave them too long and they go really, really woody, so you can't chew them. You cut them, put them on my batch at work to add to my lunchbox, and yeah, a bit hard to chew, so you've got to get them while they're young and sweet. So that'll be going up to the house for the next one, and the lettuce and that will be potted up and we'll use it as and when required. And hiding behind these tomato plants is some more beetroot. That's a Sabuto F1, ready for a successional sow. So let's go and have a look at and get into the mind of a recycler, repurposer.